on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video for y'all. I want to say thank y'all for watching Monday's video or Tuesday's video. I know the video was short and stuff, but we had to talk about our little holidays or whatever. We was going to wait for the day to talk about all the stuff that was going on. So if you missed that video, make sure you watch that video this weekend. I know today is Eggplant Friday, but don't be putting your eggplants all over the internet. I don't know what's going on with that, but y'all need to keep that. Just keep it. Some things you should not just put out there for everybody to see. Have you been looking at some eggplants? And I heard that, I seen that Ken Shaw put his eggplant on Instagram. And Cash Out, I forgot that song he had like 2 years ago. That's his name, or that's the name of the song? That's his name, Cash Out. He posted his thing up there. But don't do that. Everything is not for everybody to see. Make sure y'all start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button. If you're watching, click thumbs up. Please share our videos. If y'all don't like to share videos, please share it to Facebook and Twitter. And make sure if you're watching, post a picture, tag us on Instagram, or use the hashtag The Scorpion Show. Also use that on Twitter. Again, if y'all didn't hear, I'm telling y'all now, the blackout September 5th, Labor Day weekend in Atlanta. All the YouTubers are coming. Much love from Kentucky, Justin J, Mikkel and I, Sweet Addiction TV, who we're holding the event with. Much love from Kentucky, A Connection TV. I didn't say that. You did say that. Your boy Nunu. You said it. You said much love from Kentucky. A Connection TV. Rocks. I don't want to, miss nobody. But yeah, the Ghetto View, I think she's coming too. And I seen, she posted, how they do, if you set aside all this money a week, you'll be able to save up. So she posted that. It's going down September the 5th. And I want to start letting everybody know early so that, you can save your coins, because I don't want nobody tweeting, oh, I wish I could have came or requested all bitches 9 months in advance. You're talking about a whole baby, 9 months in advance. So start saving up for it. And also, this weekend, please make sure you guys go out and support the movie Selma. I know I'm going to go out to the movies this weekend to go see it. And we've been seeing the promotion for the commercials like every damn time. Something goes to commercials. So please, let's go out and support this film. That's what I wanted to announce for the announcements. So we got to get straight into this video. We want to send our condolences out to the families that has lost their family members in the Paris massacre that happened yesterday at Charlie Hebdo. It was a satirical magazine, not a satirical magazine company that made fun of a lot of stuff that was that's the word I'm looking for, cartoonists. They just made fun of a bunch of stuff, and I'd heard that they was bombed a couple years ago for making fun of the Prophet Muhammad, and then they did another one recently about ISIS or Al Qaeda, and these people went to the building while they were having a community meeting, a company meeting, and asked for the certain people by names and shot them execution style, and they ended up killing 12 people, including 2 police officers, and there was 3 people that were a part of it. They had a getaway car and everything, so it was very well planned out, and I know that one of the people involved surrendered. But what I just loved is that everybody was showing their support all over social media and in Paris itself. All of those people saying, I'm not afraid. People holding up pens. I just loved it. And no one should ever be killed for their freedom of speech. I don't care who they're making fun of. No one should be killed for that. So, our prayers go out to the victims and to the families. And, it's just crazy. And it's kind of scary because it can happen here, too. It can happen anywhere. You just never know what may happen. And it's just crazy that people want to kill you because of you being funny. That's just like somebody saying, I don't like what you said on YouTube about so-and-so, so let me just go ahead and kill you. You know how stupid you look? People really do not think about their actions until after it's done. And it's just to me, it's just bullshit. And then we found out that the people that was involved, they was involved with ISIS, or they were trained in Yemen and all of this stuff. It's just ridiculous. So again, our condolences out to them. And now I want to move on to Phylicia Rashad's comments about the whole Bill Cosby sexual allegations. She recently did an interview with.
I had something to say about that.
What? Oh no, because I mean, you, bitch. Anytime you got to talk, say something. You know.
Well, this is what I have to say. Like you said, send our condolences out. And no, you should not be killed for your freedom of speech. But I was always taught that one thing you don't touch upon or make fun of someone's religion. That's just how I was brought up. You don't make fun of people's religions, and you don't make fun of their religious leaders or beliefs. I'm not saying that these people should have been killed, because they should not have been killed, but there's a fine line between freedom of speech and ignorance. I think if it was in this country and they had a magazine where people were making fun of Jesus Christ and this, that, and the third, Christians would be up in arms, especially white Christians, okay, because they don't pay that first place. And I think they're going to be up in arms by this new movie that we saw, The Killing of Jesus, that's coming on TV in a few weeks, that has a Muslim playing Jesus. They're get ready, because that's going to be all over the network. People are very, very sensitive about their religion and about their beliefs. People were very sensitive. Look at Exodus. People said they weren't going to go see Exodus because they didn't have any people of color in the film. It's just, so people are very sensitive when it comes to religious beliefs. And I just think that sometimes you have to be a little bit conscious and aware of how you make people feel when you touch on.
As a dermatologist, I often get asked, are all dandruff shampoos the same? And I always say the same thing. Go with a shampoo that's clinically proven. Head & Shoulders is clinically proven to provide 100% dandruff protection. In fact, it's been clinically tested over 200 times, making it the most tested and most trusted dandruff shampoo in the world. Unlike similar anti-dandruff shampoos, Head & Shoulders fight flakes better and works deeply to keep you 100% flake-free. For 100% dandruff protection and great-looking hair, I recommend Head & Shoulders.
Certain subjects. And no, those people should not have been killed for doing what they get paid to do. But at the same time, you can't be shocked when people turn to that type of violence, because extremists like them, they look at that as a slap in the face. And we already know people like them don't have it all anyways. But when you it's like when you keep poking at a pit bull. You keep poking at a pit bull, they're bound to bite you. And it's like when you keep poking at these people who have already bombed you. This was in 2011 when they got bombed, so it wasn't that long ago, 4 years ago. They didn't already bomb you, so they didn't already send a warning to you. Like, look, this ain't funny to us, and you should not make fun of us and our prophet or whatever the hell they think he is. But these people continue to do it.
But and I don't think that they should do it anyway. If you're not a fan of what they're doing, don't look at it. Don't buy the magazine. Don't look at it online. Or protest. Say something about it. Just don't go all shooting people.
No, but we're talking about extremists. We're talking about people in terrorists. We're talking about ISIS. We ain't talking about common sense folks like you and I. We're talking about people who already think the world revolves around them and own them, and that this world one day will be full of them. That's how they think.
And I think this is time to just try to go.
I just think people need to be a little bit more conscious. I'm just saying that's the way I was brought up. I've never made fun of anybody's religious belief because I didn't want anybody to make fun of mine. I never made fun of anybody's savior or prophet because I didn't want anybody to make fun of mine. So that type of stuff I never touched on, and I never understood. I never, ever, ever, for the life of me, ever understood people who made those type of cartoons where they made fun of and poked fun of people's religious. I never understood that. I mean, they do it with politicians.
Yeah, they
do it, but I never understood when they took it that far. Because you know what I always thought? I always thought that people who made fun of people's religious beliefs didn't have a religion of their own. Because I felt as though if you did have a religion, there's no way on earth that you could turn around and make fun of somebody else's religion. It just seems like an atheist thing to do.
People might have, different beliefs, but it still doesn't make it right.
Yeah, but I ain't never made fun of nobody who didn't believe in Jesus. I ain't never say, your prophet or your was a dirtball. I ain't never do that. If that's what you believe in, that's what you believe in. And I ain't gonna make fun of that.
And you know what? It's people like you. Well, how can I say this? It's people you that love Jesus and everything, but they still make fun of people, religious too.
Right. And
they like, well, I wouldn't be no Muslim. I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. Like, growing up here,
let me tell you something. I don't know if you already know, but a lot of people already know half of my friends are Muslim. Believe it or not. If you go on my Instagram, half the people that I'm tagging when I'm talking to my friends are Muslim. They are my friends, and their beliefs do not hinder my beliefs in any way, shape, or form. What they believe in does not stop me from believing in God. When we get together, we don't talk about Islam, we don't talk about the Bible, we don't talk about the Quran. We talk about each other, we talk about friends, we talk about everything because I don't see their kufi or their kibar, and they don't see my cross. They just see us. We are friends. We are friends, and I'm not going to stop being somebody's friend because of their religious belief, and I'm definitely not going to sit there and try to school you or try to belittle you because you don't believe in God or Jesus Christ. I'm just not going to do that. And me personally, like you said, there are people like me that go to the extreme. I don't want to be friends with nobody who's a Christian who does that because who do you think you are? Christians don't walk around trying to make it like they're better than anybody. You know what I mean? Of course, you preach to the unsaved, but hell, they got to find out for themselves. But I ain't going to down talk you because you don't believe in Jesus Christ. I'm just not going to do that. But I'm going on and on. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, but it is people out there that be like, if you don't believe in Jesus, I ain't messing with you.
Yeah, and I never understood that. I never understood that.
That's...
I would like for everybody to believe in Jesus. But if you don't believe in Jesus, hey, that's all right. We can still go get a burger from like
yeah, but you know what? I do want to have like a conversation with different religions so we can, better understand each other because I don't know, what the Muslim race is all about. I don't know what
do you have any Muslim friends or like do you
not really.
And that's so funny, you know what? One of my cousins said that to me. She was like, hey, I know you got a lot of Muslim girlfriends. And I was like, no. I think I need to ask my friends what is it about me that y'all
what y'all like? What y'all see in me?
Because I have a lot of Muslim friends, and it's just like I don't know. I've just always been that person that I just attract a lot of people, and I don't know if it's because people say, "Look, you're not this." I just never was brought up to be that way. My grandmother, who was in the church, she never raised me to be, "Oh, you gonna look down on people because they ain't Christians." Hell no, my grandmother wasn't like that. My grandmother reminds me of your mom a little bit. Like, hell, you hungry? Come the hell on in here and get some. I don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, whatever. That's how Miss Bill raised me. So therefore, I just never looked at, and I never understood. Back to the cartoons, I never understood people who made fun of other people's religions because to me, it's like, do you even have a religion of your own that you're actually sitting here making fun of somebody else's religion? Like it never registered to me why people did that. But on to Felicia Rashad.
Yes. Oh yeah, before we get to her, I just want to give an update. My mom is doing much better. I check on her all the time, but I don't hear her like complaining about.
No, she's not, because I just checked on her just now. She's definitely not complaining.
No, but we had a talk today, not the. Because I asked her, what's all these damn pets here?
Yeah, there's a lot of
this nurses coming up in here.
I thought I was back at work. I just left my phone. I'm back in another one.
So I'm not taking this stuff, and it's kind of like I need y'all to just pray because she was talking about the doctors like if you would have stayed in the bed a little bit longer, you could have been out of here because it wasn't just that thing. It was her lungs. I said, syphilis, you true right.
I don't know why I said syphilis.
Listen, I'm about to say scabies. Shingles.
Shingles, yeah.
Yes, it was her. Her lungs was messed up. Her breathing and everything.
She probably had too much fluid.
Yeah, and then she talking like when it's all over, it's over. I'm not trying to hear that shit, like, because when you, of course that day is gonna come, but it's like that's not something that I'm ready for, because I know that right now, I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I think we're all gonna be fucked up. I really thought about that hard today. I'm like, oh hell, yeah, we're all.
Shit, me too. Not just y'all, but me too.
It's scary. I'm like, man, don't say and talk like that. No, she's like, truth is a light. Well, it's something.
She's right. Truth is a light, and Jesus is a light. The light of the world.
Hey, listen, I ain't trying to have her going nowhere. No time soon.
We were just talking about that yesterday at work, and we're gonna get to Felicia Rashad, but you know how we like to go off somewhere. We were talking about that yesterday at work. And I was telling, because they didn't, some of the workers at my job didn't know that we had a morgue at my job. And I was like, yeah, there's a morgue in the basement. I was like, where do you think they put the bodies when they die here? In the morgue. We have a hospice, of course we have to have morgue. So they didn't know we had a morgue here. So I was like, yeah, I've been in the morgue a few times. And the one CNA that I was talking to, she was like, you wasn't scared to go in here? I was like, for what? Those people ain't doing nothing to me. And so when I said that, this lady named Teresa, who is, I can't think of what department she works in, but she goes around when she gets blood. She said to the CNA, she said, girl, when you save, you ain't scared of stuff like that. I said, no, you're not scared of stuff like that. I mean, death is normal. I said, now if I was unsaved a few years ago before I got saved, yeah, I was a little scared, but now that I'm saved, it's like, I said, and then I explained to her, I said, sweetheart, I go to an old school church where half the people in here are okay. No, I'm not afraid, because every time I turn around, there's another funeral at my church. And it's like you start to get used to it, and you start to accept the fact that, yes, death is inevitable, and yes, and because, my friend Robert, he don't go to funerals at all. Wow. And I'm like, and I have a cousin who's like that too. My cousin Tracy, she don't go to funerals either. And I'm just like, I love him. And it's not that I love him because, weird type of way, but it's like, your mind is a celebration. That's what it is. It's a celebration more than you sitting there crying. Like, you're celebrating somebody's life. And then when you see somebody laid out at the altar and how beautiful a lot of these people look, and you're like, wow, like they just look so peaceful. Like, for instance, the last funeral I went to was last month. My cousin's father died. He was 85 and he was laid out with military honors, and he had the flag draped over his car. I mean, it was just a beautiful celebration. And before one of the mothers at my church, she was 100 years old, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's like, to me, it does not scare me to go look at somebody's dead body. Now, if they brains was flat, that's a different story. Okay?
Because I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to have this viewing tomorrow.
But that guy, viewing, that type of stuff was freaking me out. But somebody laid out in a casket, or even laid out in the morgue, that ain't going to scare me. Those people, let me tell you something. Okay? Like I said, we have a hospice at my job, and I done been in linear rooms with a person in the day with dead and not dead. Okay? Hell, even in Cooper, when I used to work at Cooper, I was in one of the rooms where the person was dead. It's like you get used to it because, believe it or not, when they laying there dead, you think they sleep.
Did you ever see a last reaction?
Like a last breath?
Like they last breath?
No. The closest I saw to anybody's last breath was the mother at my church. She was 100 years old. We were actually there the day that she died. And it was the eeriest thing because while she was there, she was on her last breath. And she was just like, her breathing was just like that. Like, it was just like, and you could tell that this woman is not going to make it within another hour or two. And we had left, and when we left, when she passed, so we had to go back up to the nursing home. But that was the closest I ever saw anybody like on their last breath, whatever the case they did. But it's just when they really do look like they sleep. They're dead. Like it's to the point where, and this girl when I worked at Cooper, she was so afraid to go in the room. And I said, I'll go in there with you. And when we went in there, and I was looking at the lady, and I'm gonna tell y'all something too, just a tidbit, because I done worked in 3 hospitals so far. If someone passes away in a hospital, if someone passes and they're dead in the hospital, they die and they're in the hospital and the family's not there, once the hospital calls you to tell you that your loved one has passed away, or they call you to tell you to come up there and they let you know, believe it or not, your loved one has been dead for hours and hours and hours. And that is because when the person dies, they have to have somebody come up there to check the body and to find out why they died. So the families don't find out until 3 or 4 hours later. So the family can be somewhere shopping somewhere and they family was dead. But that's just the procedure. You know what I mean? They need for the doctors to come to check the body to find out why they died and what's the cause before the family comes up here, so then they can let the family know that the person died. I don't want anybody to ever think that if the hospital calls and tells them the family died, oh, they just died. No, they've been dead for hours, okay? It's just the way it is. That's crazy. Close.
But look, enough of that. Shout out.
I need to get out of the hospital. I've been around too much. Let's just say like this. When I go, you ain't got to worry about me. I wonder if he would know I'm up there shouting, okay? Don't worry about me. Okay, because I'm on the other side.
So we're going to get into Felicia Rashad right now.
Back to her.
So she did an interview with Showbiz 411, which is like a Fox website, and she was talking about Bill Cosby. He asked her about the allegations and what she thought of it, and basically she was saying that she think that it's someone out there trying to sabotage the legacy of Bill Cosby. That's what this is all about. And she was saying, you know, originally it was like, forget about the women. You know, that's what it's about. And for the life of me, you know, when you got all of these women, and you got 3 more people on top of that, and you just thinking that someone wants to sabotage Bill Cosby. For me, what Bill Cosby, for what he has done, I will never be like, oh, I'm never watching a Bill Cosby. Like, that's not how I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, if this man did it, something has to be done. But because this happened so long ago, it's nothing that can be done. So the only thing that people can do is give their opinion on it, and we either think he's guilty or not guilty, and we can move on. But in the meantime, the reason why I think he has so many things taken away from him is because, you know, you got all of these women saying that this happened to him, and he's not speaking out on it. You have another man speaking for you. Now, if this happened a long time ago, and you have all of these people saying this happened, and you're saying that, I mean, excuse me, because I'm getting there. So if you got these people from allegations all this time ago, and you know that nothing can be done, that's not what I want to say, but
basically what you're saying is, if you know that this didn't happen, and they're saying it happened so long ago, and there's nothing that can be done to you, then why aren't you speaking out for yourself?
He should have been saying something. But see, somebody was making all these allegations against him.
That's what he pays his lawyer for.
Yeah, but you know what? It's better when it comes from the horse's mouth itself, and not from a lawyer.
I agree.
Bill Cosby, you are almost 80 years old. You know how to defend yourself, and you damn sure know how to get people fired. You've been doing it for a long time. But if someone come out with these allegations, sit there. Remember he called Willie Wood trying to get him fired. He told me that I need the information. Who is your boss? So then he talked to them like, I'm up here, you know, who the fuck are you? Okay, who's your boss? Because if you know better, you won't be here to start. Okay. Yes. So I'm like, Bill, you should have been denying this shit a long time ago. Stop speaking through the lawyer. If you know that you don't know these women and nothing happened. But because he went silent for so long, for me, I'm starting to think this man is guilty. Because if somebody was like, somebody out there on Twitter made all these allegations against me and I didn't say anything, would you think I was guilty or not guilty? You would think that I'm guilty because I'm not saying anything about it. I'm not even talking about it. So, you know, that's why I'm thinking that this man has done something. And I think what makes me upset is that you got all of these people saying, well, that's not the Bill Cosby I know. Just because it's not the Bill Cosby you know does not mean that he's not capable of doing that. So won't you say that's not the Bill Cosby? Just say that's not the Bill Cosby I know, but if he did that, I would be extremely disappointed. Why not say something like that? Because when you say, well, that's not who I know, and somebody's out there trying to sabotage them, it makes it, especially the women, it makes you look bad because you're looking down on another woman and rape shaming and saying, oh, that possibly could not happen because that's not the person that I know. Come on. In this day and age, shit surprise nobody. Okay. Be shocked, but not surprised.
That's why I saw that man pregnant on Oprah.
Ooh-wee.
That shocked the hell out of me. I didn't know what was. I said, wait a minute. Is this Twilight Zone?
She's still had a female work.
Yeah, so she was a man.
There's a man.
Yeah, it's a man. Because y'all told me when they changed them to call them what they really call.
Yeah.
So she's a man.
But still had the female.
Hey.
So he was able to get pregnant.
Well, what do you say about the ones who's a woman who still got the man organ?
Ooh,
Yeah,
well,
see?
still got the organ.
Well, hey.
Now you putting the female testosterone all in there. Which is not estrogen, not testosterone.
I don't know what he put that shit, so I won't be there when they put it in there. Well, all I know is once I saw that shocked the hell out of me. I said, okay, can't nothing shock me no more. This man is sitting on his couch and telling Oprah that he's pregnant.
And so what do you think about her comments?
Naturally, Phylicia Rashad is a friend of Bill Cosby, so I didn't expect anything less of what she said. I know she said in a recent interview that she was misquoted, that she never said that forget these women. That she said what it is that she actually said was, this is what I said is, this is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of a legacy. Speaking that she feels as though there are higher powers than these women that are trying to sabotage, like you said, the legacy of Bill Cosby. Now, what I will say is, this is what I'll say regarding that, his legacy. I don't believe that, I'm just put out there, I don't believe all these women are lying. I don't believe they all are lying. I think there is some truth to what is being said. I don't know what's true or what ain't, but I think there is some truth to what's being said. What I will say is that I think that the networks like and Netflix and all of them, I think that they rushed a little too quickly by pulling his reruns of the Cosby Show and all that. Because at the end of the day, this man is still innocent until proven guilty, even though he ain't going to be proven guilty because it's a statute of limitation. But I still think that there is a level that they should have showed some sort of respect by saying we are not going to pull any of his stuff until he is proven guilty. Because this, now that you look at, you can't even find Cosby Show no damn way. I guess what, except for you
Still on BET.
Yeah, except for
you know what? No, Amazon still has episodes up.
Well, shout out to Amazon and BET because everybody else jumped the gun and said, oh, we're just going to pull his stuff. And it's like, that's not fair because it's just basically saying that, okay, we agree with all that's being said without finding out the actual facts. Now, yes, my personal opinion, I may think that, there's some truth to what's being said, but I'm not Netflix and I'm not TV Land and all these other networks. Like, they had to be, I think that they should have been a little bit smart before they pulled all this reruns. Like, you don't do that until, because that's making people think that, oh, y'all believe that he is guilty. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to anybody to do that. You don't do that. Especially when you got half these people out here that's out here talking all types of crazy stuff, and yet they still got their jobs and their shit's still being played on the radio and all this old other bull crap. But yet Bill Cosby, you can't find a Cosby Show no damn where unless you go to BET and Amazon.
I really wish that Bill Cosby would have spoken.
Yeah, I wish he'd speak out
too. And then we finding out, oh, now he's hiring private investigators to get dirt on these women.
You know who? Yeah, that's
to me that's doing too much.
But I don't want him to do an interview with Oprah. I want him to do an interview with Barbara Walters.
Why?
Because Barbara Walters is not. Barbara Walters, no, she wouldn't. And Barbara Walters is old school. When I'm interviewing you, you are not my friend. Okay? You're not my friend. I think Oprah would be a little bit. I'm not going to go there. I'll just, beat around the bush. And I mean, Oprah's good. Don't get me wrong, she's good. But I just think somebody with these type of questions, they need to be Barbara Walters or Diane Sawyer. I prefer Barbara Walters.
And then Phylicia Rashad saying that, she's Camille is a strong woman. You mean to tell me you don't think Bill Cosby has only been with Camille for 50 years? Get out of here.
But now
he talked about it, and I've seen some stuff.
She's a strong woman.
Camille.
Yeah, but I don't think Phylicia Rashad, that's her place to say whether or not he's going to be.
No. She didn't say, but I'm saying, like, and he's wrote about, different affairs that he has had. So,
that's why I have no kind of doubt. That's why I don't understand why it's so far-fetched that something like this could have happened and he's admitted in the past that, yes, I've stepped out on my.
And then he paid somebody off.
Yes.
I keep telling you, listen, for me, I ain't paying nobody to fuck off if I ain't do anything. Okay? I'm not giving nobody shit. You ain't gonna get out there, throw my name all in the mud, and then me give you a couple dollars to shut you down.
Well, Michael Jackson paid somebody.
I know, but I said I ain't Michael Jackson. That's what I said.
I'm just saying. And that don't necessarily mean that it was true that he had sex with Bill.
Sure didn't, but you know what?
Because I think
it's some shit that he did that he didn't want out, and that's why
he got into covers with those little kids. And now whether he touched them or not is another story. But you don't get in the bed with nobody else's child. You don't do nothing like that. What's the matter with you? And you don't send your child over to a man's house to get in the bed with them. What's the matter with you? Have you lost your mind? Where's diapers? Where's DHS? They need to come to your house and take your kids away. Because if you let your kids get in the bed with a strange man, you'll let your kids do any damn thing. He's Michael Jackson.
There you go.
I don't give a fuck if he is
I
Michael Jackson.
understand. And you know, we done had long, drag out debates.
Because of his name. Because of his name. Y'all think it's okay for him to get in the bed, the kids get in the bed because he's Michael Jackson. Okay, well let your kids get in the bed with Jeffrey Dahmer. See what that? Oh, he's Jeffrey Dahmer. What do you think this is?
And shout out to what's her name? Keisha Knight Pulliam, because she was on Wendy Williams, and you know how messy Wendy gets, but Keisha wasn't having it. No. But the way she spoke, but the way she spoke, you know, she just was like, that's not the man that I know, blah 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 blah. But she was saying that, you know, he's innocent until proven guilty. That's right. And she didn't break shame the women. Right. She didn't talk down on them. Right.
As you should.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
As she shouldn't. And she did the right thing. You know, he's innocent until proven guilty. Netflix, TV Land, all you other people that pulled the Cosby Show. I mean, I didn't really watch the Cosby Show like that, but still, other people did.
I love
do
the
that.
Cosby Show.
I didn't ask you that. Don't do that. Okay? Yeah, I get it. Don't pull his show. That's not right. Y'all need to put his show back on.
Yes,
it's not right.
I think you can learn a lot from that, and you know, it was just a great show. Like I love watching the reruns, and I hope the reruns still on Netflix. I know it's on Amazon.
I thought they pulled it.
No, they pulled a new comedy special.
Well, I thought they had reruns too. Let me check.
But and then somebody was saying that, oh well, Felicia Shaw's trying to save her residual checks. She said, oh no, something I didn't know was as long as the show was still on TV after X amount of years, the residual checks get lower and lower. So she said it's not about the money. And come on now, she's paid. She got a lot of fucking money.
This is real.
Ooh, bitch.
What is that?
What is that? An episode where he was on Sesame Street and Lipstick Dynamite. Why you? Well, it's not on there.
Yeah, it's not on. I told you it's not on there. Damn, it's not.
Got rid of him.
They got rid of him. They said, oh, no.
And speaking of the media, you know, everybody talking about Bill Cosby. You see how fast that came up when you woke up. You heard about Felicia Rashad. But on that same day, or maybe the night before, there was a bombing in Colorado. First of all, let me say something. I never knew there was NAACP building in Colorado. But, you know, there was a bombing across the street from the building, and it didn't make no headline news at all. And you know I watched the news. It wasn't on none of the news segments. I'm up at 2-something in the morning, and I'm seeing NAACP bomb. I'm like, well, who the fuck? What happened? And they were saying that at 10 o'clock that morning that a bomb went off, or they detonated a bomb, or whatever. Whatever the case may be, CNN, I get a couple updates from y'all on my iPad, okay? And y'all didn't even get on top of that. That is important news. Now, as much as y'all try to make America, you know, racially divided, y'all didn't even jump on that. Fox didn't jump on the MSNBC. Nobody jumped on it. We had to find out through Twitter. And I think that that's fucked up that happened. And the media, y'all really, like, anything that happened when it comes to a bomb, that needs to be reported. And not just swept under the rug. So, I need the media to really get it together for 2015. Because something like that happening, that's fucking scary. That could be happening anywhere. You know, people just want to get an idea, oh, let's bomb this building, let's bomb that. We need to be aware of what's going on in our country. And as you already know, We already seen the shootings that went on in Canada. We just had some shootings go on in Paris. Like, anything can happen here. So we always need to be on alert for everything. And letting something like that slide for all those fucking hours, that's not cool. And even with the government too, like, that's not cool either. Because I know y'all know. And y'all need to just start saying stuff and, letting us be aware of what's going on and not letting us know after it happens. No, bitch, let me know before it happens. Say something. So that's, if you want to chime in, but I just want to move on because I'm over. So Whitney Houston movie. So everybody knows that the Whitney Houston movie is coming on next Saturday on Lifetime. And surprisingly, I did not see a bad review from the people that recently screened the movie. And, the only people, with Houston's family is upset that it was made, but a lot of people saying for Angela Bassett directorial debut, she did a great job on the movie. So, I just want to give my shout outs to Angela Bassett, and we definitely, especially
give a shout out after you see it.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to her because it is a directorial debut.
Yeah, give a shout out to directorial debut.
But for me, I'm just thinking. I know, I ain't seen the film, but this is my thing. Somebody like Angela Bassett with all of that class, I don't think that she will put her name on something and just put out a movie that just doesn't do Whitney no justice. Even knowing her and doing maybe 1 or 2 films for her. I think it was just one. Or was it? One, just one. I don't think that she would just fuck something like that up. So I'll definitely be watching, and Black Twitter definitely will be watching. We will dissect them up. But just make sure y'all put that down for next Saturday that y'all watch that film. Now there was a movie. There was a situation. Because y'all know I want to talk about it. 2 days ago, a teacher posted a picture online where she did one of her students' hair. And she said it looks like her mother did not do anything to her hair for the whole Christmas break. So she has one picture with the hair all unkempt and everything. And then the next picture is with her hair done. And it's kind of like a lot of people have 50-50 response to this. Now, for me, I'm not upset that she did the students' hair. I think it's glad that we have some people that cares about the appearance of their students. I've had teachers complain about students coming to school smelling bad and wanting them to do something and speaking to the student and tell them, do not come to class smelling like that. Wash your body because you don't want people to talk about it. And what the teacher did wrong to me was she posted it online saying that her mother didn't do her hair right. You didn't have to say all of that. Just say, or you didn't even have to post it.
Or she shouldn't have touched the child's hair. Because this is the problem. Having a student who comes to your class who has bad hygiene, and having a student who comes to your class whose hair is not kept, two different things. Someone who has bad hygiene should not be around a bunch of people when they smell bad, because that is a distraction and it can get people sick. Like, nobody wants to smell you punk. Nobody wants to smell that. If this child's hair was that much of a problem to this teacher, then this teacher should have gotten the phone or called the parent up, whatever the case may be, and had a conversation with the parent. You don't take it upon yourself to take your hands to put my child's hair, to do my child's hair. Her hair may be unkept for a reason. It may be unkept because she's tender-headed, or she may be unkept because her hair fell out and the mother's waiting for it to go back so that she can get it properly done. There's different reasons why this child's hair could be unkept. Or it could just be because the mother is lazy and doesn't want to do it. But it does not mean that you take it upon yourself to put your hand in this child's hair and do it. I don't care if you did do a good job. First and foremost, you need to get the parents' permission to do that. Okay? Now, because if I send my child to school and my child's hair is nappy or whatever the case may be, if I have a son and I send him to school and his hair is nappy and he comes home with a fresh haircut and the haircut looks nice, yes, your haircut looks very nice, but then I'm going to have this conversation with the teacher. Thank you for getting that nice haircut, but don't ever give my son a haircut unless you first ask me. Because I am the parent and you are the teacher. That is what I handle. You handle the schoolwork, I handle this one, okay? You don't do that. And you don't do it and then post online.
That's the main thing. Because you know what it does? You know what? It takes a village. Now, I do believe that it takes a village. And especially with the way these children are living today, I think it's good that some teachers do things when they're like, teachers be coming out their money to buy books and pens and papers and chalk and all of that because the school district don't have any money. Or sometimes teachers let the students go home with a little bit of extra food because there is no food at home. I do love when I hear that teachers do that. But yeah, I do think she should have got permission. And I think that it's nice that she did the hair. The hair was nice. But don't post the picture online. I just did not agree with that.
Because now you're shaming the child and you're shaming the parent.
Yeah, but you never showed the child face, which I'm glad about.
Yeah, well that's good. But you're shaming the parent because now you're making people think, oh, well, this parent, you don't do stuff like that. Like some things are just so avoidable. They are so avoidable, but people just make themselves. They just have to be in the spotlight. Like nobody told you to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not right. It's not right. I don't care how nappy this child here was. I don't care if it was just nappy from months of not being kept. You do not have the right to put your hand in this child's hair and do that unless you get permission from the child's parent or guardian. Other than that, do what you are paid to do, which is to teach the child. That is it.
It just
you don't do that.
You don't. But I agree where you're coming from.
Don't do that.
But you know what? The way that hair looks, I'm glad somebody did something to it.
Yeah, but because at the same time, it doesn't matter how bad it looks, Kevin. You don't do
but
that.
See, you don't
that's
know.
Not your place.
I understand that, but you know how children are.
About that 2 Sundays
I
ago.
understand that.
No, that was the title of his sermon. Know your place.
Listen,
the title of his sermon on the last Sunday in 2014 was Know Your Place. That is not your place to do that.
But you know what? We don't know all what was going on. Maybe that child came to school with her hair looking like that and the kids were in the classroom teasing her. We don't know what happened. You know, so I understand why you would be upset that, you know, the kids here, you touched my child's hair, but you just don't know. She could have been teased. Or people like getting nappy hair, this and that, and you know how bad kids are. And yes, you should have said something, but sometimes you have to. I know you should, but sometimes you have to take it.
It doesn't matter if somebody's teasing this child. If this child is being teased because their hair is nappy, then the one who's being teased is sent out.
Yeah, I understand the teacher
who they're teasing needs to be sent out of the room.
But you don't. It could affect that child's self-esteem. And
yeah, but
the mom needs to be doing the child's hair. You just don't.
First of all, the self-esteem was already affected when they walked into school. So this teacher, no, I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm not saying that to be funny at all. I'm really not saying it to be funny. What I'm saying is the self-esteem was affected once the child walked into school. Now, if anything, the self-esteem was made worse because the teacher touched the hair. Why? Because then this child, listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, the teacher may have made her look better, but now look, the students, because we all know kids are now teasing her. Oh, you got to come to school and let the teacher do the hair because ain't nobody at home doing your hair. The kids can turn around and switch that. So yes, the teacher may have made it look nice, but at the end of the day, they're going to get you're going to get teased regardless. I mean,
this is fucked up everywhere.
If you're a teacher watching this video, do what you get paid to do.
I want to know what a teacher would do because I know that some teachers got students that are hungry. Oh my, this is a black child.
If you're hungry, that's a different story.
Okay,
That's
so
a
don't feed my child.
Kevin, I was about to say, if you feed somebody's child somebody's hair are two totally different things.
Don't get my he could be allergic to that. Don't be feeding him that. You gotta ask me, it's the same thing. But I was joking. But
I'm gonna say that's not the same thing.
I'm joking. But listen, I just think she did a good thing. And shout out to the teachers out there that are doing good things.
Shout out to the teachers who care. You're absolutely right.
But you know what? You can care, but don't post it online because you don't get no extra brownie points for it. Okay? So
don't post it online.
Yeah, just do things from her. I do things from her all the time and don't ask.
You don't get permission. Like that's okay. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. That's like you come home from work and you expect your child to be in the house, but your child's not home. 2 hours later, your child comes walking in the house. Where the fuck you coming from? You supposed to be in here 2 hours ago. Oh, Mr. So-and-so took us all to the carnival. Hold up. You didn't ask me could you go to the carnival. Or then I'm going to go to Mr. So-and-so. Please, do me a favor. I know you were doing a good thing by taking the kids to the carnival, but before you take mine, you get permission from me. Before you do my child's hair, you get permission from me.
You talk to me. You don't talk.
So here we go. Oh, shout out to all those people out there working in the village. So Ludacris baby mama drama. So we know
got married.
Yes, I mean, this is all coincide. So y'all know Ludacris recently got married on Christmas. He proposed to her and then married her on the same day. I heard him and Ludacris' mom. Ludacris and his mom planned the whole wedding out and everything. She didn't know about it. Wow. And
you proposed to me and then tell me to get married to out
and had everything done. And you know, Wendy Williams, while I was half asleep, I hear Wendy Williams saying that you don't take that away from a woman because normally it's a woman that does all of that, preparing and who wears what.
That's why I just leave out. That's why I actually agree with Wendy Williams. Okay, which is very rare. That's why I made the smart ass comment that I just made by saying, "Oh, 2 hours later we get married." I've never heard of somebody doing something like that because we all know that when a wedding comes, women like that. They like to do their own wedding. They like to, and I just don't. So I'll let you finish.
I'm just saying what she's saying. So you know, I looked at y'all know I asked y'all what y'all wanted to talk about. So somebody said the baby, I'm like, what the hell? We just got married. So we all know that. Remember, Ludacris was saying he had no money to pay child support, all this and that. The baby is one year old now. So now the baby mom is upset, according to TMZ, because she thinks that he got married as a cover-up to say that, you know, I have a stable family, and now she thinks that he wants to take the baby away from her.
Oh.
So that's why
he
got
married over
the
child support.
And he didn't pay $7,000 a month. I just don't think it costs all that money, but you know, when you're making that money, you should be able to pay out. But she's like, bitch, now you want to take my money away from me from raising this baby. So, to the baby mom, I don't think that you should be talking to anybody about your situation. And
let the court system.
Yes, let the court system handle it. And if you feel like way, say it in the court. That's the only reason why you got married. But you've been with that girl for a minute.
A long time.
Yeah. So why you saying you couldn't get married, or you think it's just a compliment?
I just think that was tacky of him and his mom to plan the wedding and don't even give this girl a chance to plan her own wedding. Like, no, propose to me and then let me plan my wedding. Propose to me and tell me. I mean, they did look nice. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't feel some kind of way. Yeah, I want to do my own wedding. You know what I mean? That's like me buying a house and then I have all these plans of designing my house, and then I come and buy the house. I bought the house was gutted out, and I come back to the house a month later, my year is over and fix it all up. It's nice in there. I want to fix my own damn house up.
You still ain't see that fix my house. It is so nice. Like, hopefully you fucking did that. Hopefully Ludacris, you can get it together with your baby mama drama. So let's get into Love and Hip Hop. So I watched last week's episode of Love and Hip Hop, and I watched this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop. That girl, Diamond Strawberry, she's a dumb bitch. Why would you sit there and tell that man that you're talking to a dog? And you went 2 years without even telling this man that you had a child. Who does that? Most women let you know, bitch, in the first 30 seconds.
And this girl, I said that on Twitter. This girl will argue with me. Well, no, I don't tell people right away because what if was staying with them. What the fuck do you mean? What if you don't stay with them? That's not a good excuse to tell somebody not with them or not. That's one of the first things you say. Yes, I have a beautiful child. This, that, and the third. Like what? And if that scares them off, then it scares them off. Yeah. But don't tell nobody a month or two later. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you something. What? I got a 5-year-old daughter. What?
That should be one of the.
Where was she at when I first met you? Oh.
And she just, I'm moving from LA all the way to New York for love, and your mom raising your daughter and everything that's good, but it's stupid. And then bitch, you don't even know where it is. Everything y'all doing in a car or at your house. You didn't tell me. Yeah. No ding dong bells goes off saying something isn't right. Oh God, I was looking at her like she's fucking stupid. Stupid. And he's just as stupid. Oh, I have trust issues with women, blah, 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 blah. And here it is, bitch. You have a child.
A 6-month-year-old
with the baby
mom. A 6-month-year-old son. That's what he said.
A 6-month-year-old.
Yeah, he said that.
Well, you know what?
A 6-month-year-old son.
Some of the people just dumb. All they know is music.
I said, wait a minute. I just heard him correctly, and then I tweeted. I said, did he say that? And sure enough, everybody said, no, he sure did. A 6-month-year-old son.
And then
where did you find that at?
And he done went back with his baby mom talking about, I got trust issues. You got trust issues, but bitch, nobody can trust you. Now, how does that sound? You know, it's just, these people that come on TV, they're just fucking stupid. And if my life was this fucked up, I wouldn't want nobody to know. I'm not getting on camera now, all fucked up like that, looking stupid. Yandy and Mendeecees, I love y'all, but Mendeecees, you still not here all the way. I can't put my finger on what's not right.
I thought that was a very good.
And I'm glad she said that. Yeah, that was cute. That was really cute, but still.
And that was the first time I actually looked at Mendeecees. That was the first time I actually looked at him. And I'm like something.
Get all of your life. Get all of your life.
Wait, hold on.
Get all of it. I was just waiting on you, but anyway, while Mikhail had to step out. Mendeecees he's not all the way there. Something isn't right. Yeah, he's not all the way. But I'm happy for their relationship. But see, you get mad because of what she's posting on her Instagram. Like, come on, this jealous shit, bitch. You back home, y'all about to get married and everything. Just have a nice conversation with her. Look, you're my woman, you're my fiance now. Please don't post shit like that on the internet. What she posted? He said that she was posting back shots and sexy pictures all on Instagram and all of that stuff. Like, let that go, bitch. You sweating this small stuff. Cause I can see a big argument coming from this. And long down the road. Now, Erica and this bitch, Chrissy, I don't know where you're coming from. If she worked for you, she worked for you. Why are you mad about it now? Because she's not speaking to you. You went off and snuck her, and you acting like you did something major. Like, you didn't even touch her, and you got a drink thrown on you, and you got into that ugly ass van. Like, what van? Some white van outside waiting for her. A minivan. The minivan. You're supposed to be Chrissy, bitch. You're supposed to be the madam. You don't have an Uber. Yes. And a van. You know? So, send and what's her name? Send you having these private conversations with Chrissy. That's not right. That's like speaking to the motherfucking enemy and letting her tell you all of this shit that your girlfriend used to get into. Like, you don't ever do anything like that. You don't do that. Bitch, you supposed to be my girlfriend, and you talking to her? No. And then Rashida, bitch, you ain't making no better because you instigated.
Rashida's an instigator.
She is.
And you know what? Especially when her and Erica was at the nail salon.
Wait, what happened? Tell me.
Tell me.
I was like, she is so fake and phony. But you know what? She looks good. She didn't look like that when she was on the show. But you know, Rashida, you just stirring the pot, getting shit started. Send boyfriend Erica's best friend tells her, yeah, send that fuck everything, and they get into the restaurant, and they just first of all, what I like about these things is if somebody's sitting in the restaurant arguing, I'm gonna put my fork down and I'm gonna be looking at the situation. So that's how I know these are just scenes. Yeah. Because you ain't gonna just sit there and not like pay attention to what's going on. So they know me, I just okay. Instagram. Put that phone down. So they just sitting there like anyway. So they get into the fighting because they started finding out that they both ain't loyal to each other, and then they started crying. Oh, can't believe she done that. Oh, I was just over the whole thing. But I don't care about their relationship because we already know that's how it ends. So
not how it really ends, but
yeah, we know what happened. It know the end result. So I want to talk about this love triangle because we gonna get the fuck off this show because I got to get to end. So they come on tonight? No, we came on last night. But what's her name? Tara. No, the baby mom. The baby. Oh my God. Oh, whatever your name is. Whoever.
It's like they both two of them got the same name on the show.
Oh, it's the singer. Amina. Just dumb. Amina, girl. What you don't understand is you thought that by marrying Peter Guns that you were going to get this family life, but he's been with somebody for 13 years, and he's never going to let her go. And see, Tara is one of the dumb women out there, and there's a lot of y'all out there, some of y'all that watch the Scorpion show, y'all got kids by a man, build a family with him, and it's okay with him going out screwing other women. And think that it's okay because it's going to come home to you. But see, no, he wants to lay his seeds out everywhere, and all you want is the family. So you're
Hey guys, welcome to Buzzer. I am Steve Zaragoza, and today we are playing Password. The rules of this game are very simple. I will give the password to one of these lovely peoples here. They will then try to get their contestant to guess the password. Each word is worth 6 points and will decrease in value with each incorrect guess, which means you have 3 chances to get the correct answer. There's no hand gestures, no rhyming. Do I make myself clear, my man? Yes. All right, first team that has the most points after 4 words wins and moves on to the lightning round. Let's play Password! All right. So here's the first word for you guys, and since you guys won the coin toss before the game started, you guys go first.
The password is eggplant.
Disgusting. Nasty. Incorrect! You guys are next.
Okay. Parmesan.
Blue. No!
What?
Wrong. For potentially 4 points, my man. Can you guess the password?
Let me get this.
You got 5 seconds. Dinner? What? What's a dinner? Dinner.
Okay,
Dinner. All right, give us a guess. You gotta do it, bro. Incorrect. All right. I think we're down to 3 points. Potentially 3 points.
Vegetable. Come on.
I don't need that.
Poutine.
No! Incorrect! All right, for potentially 2 points, can they guess the password?
Parmesan. Cheese.
Yep. I mean, look, if you want to repeat the clues they were given, that's fine. It might get it to click. All right, go for it. What do you got? For 1 point.
Purple.
You joking me?
A little bit. Go.
Are you doing math equations?
Eggplant.
Yeah! There it is! You guys got 1 point. Quiet down, losers. All right, so really quick, what is your name, Miss Lady?
My name is Lindsay Ray.
Lindsay Ray! Let's give Lindsay Ray a round of applause because they have 1 point. Who's your teammate over here?
This is Kiefer May.
I'm Keith for me. Hi, Keith. Hey, how do you guys know each other?
We met at an Awesomeness TV meetup because we're both YouTubers, so it was pretty great, you know?
What a great story.
It's a great story.
What's going through your head when you're trying to guess eggplant?
I was like, okay, what is it?
Okay, I'm bored. Hey guys, so what's your name, man?
Dominic D'Angelo.
Dominic! Dominic, who's your pal here? Good time, long time friend, Kian Lolly. Kian, what's up, bros? How do you guys know each other? It was a Taco Bell convention back in
Taco
88.
Bell convention.
Very nice.
Yes.
I remember those.
They
Yeah.
call me the Rusty Mullet.
What's up with your guys' get-ups here? Why you guys dressed this way? They didn't have Password in the 80s, so you know what? Hey, it's 2014. Why not? We don't know why not be the 80s. Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Let's move on. Guys, it is time to play the second word, and we are moving on to you guys. Here, you guys get the word. Please keep them safe. Do not show your teammates. And since you guys got the 1 point in the last round, we'll let these zeros go first. All right. Are you ready to guess the password?
The password is naked. Bear.
Honey. Incorrect! Moving on. Keith, what do you got?
It's like pure terror in his face.
Don't look so scared.
Nude.
Naked?
Yes! Very nice!
Yes!
Oh my goodness! That is 5 points for Lindsay's team. That gives them 6 points. Naked. Dominic, I need you to know something really quick, and this is very important. You guys need to get something in this next round, or you're out of the game.
He couldn't
and
see my
you guys-
eyes. I looked him up and down. I said bear.
I get it. Sounds like excuses.
Bear.
All right, let's move on to the third word. Give me that, damn it. All right, so these are for you guys, and since you guys got the point, they go first.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, you
These are
gotta do
good
this.
clues. We practiced this like all 3 days in a row.
The password is mug.
All right, go for it, guys. Coffee. That was handy. Coffee. No, do it again. Coffee.
Cup.
Wow, that is incorrect.
Holder.
Mug.
Yes! Oh my goodness! Guys! That is 5 points for this team, and that means you guys have 11 points. You guys won the game. Congratulations! Oh my goodness! Hey, how about look? Don't leave the man hanging. Don't leave the man hanging. Oh, what a gentleman!
It's nice meeting you today.
There you go.
Good game,
Yeah. So your time, guys. You got a game show going on. So you lost. How's it feel? Hey, it sucks. I'm so sorry, dude. So, are you gonna ever invite him onto a game show again? I get it. Totally get it.
Dude,
Guys,
You lost because of your clues.
Bear. It turned into Springer. I'm sorry you lost, but you do have to stick around and watch these guys potentially win more money. You guys just won $100. Very nice. Very nice. And you also have a chance. In fact, you're moving on to the next round. You guys are doing it. And not only that, now you move on to the lightning round. All right. So the lightning round is very simple. You're going to have 5 words. It works just like the game. You have 60 seconds to get someone to guess those 5 words. And use as many clues as you want, but only 1-word clues. Who's going to be the clue reader over here? Wait, what?
Who gives a better clue?
Who gives better clues?
Me? I give a better clue? Okay, I'll
Okay.
I'll be the...
Here you go. You have the lightning round card.
I'm really
there.
nervous.
I'm really good
gonna
guessing.
try. Can I...
Guys,
Hello.
potentially $100 more. They've already won $100. Let's cheer them on. Let's go into the lightning round. Yes.
If I, like, give up on this one,
You can pass. You can absolutely pass. I'm sorry. You may pass and guess as many times as you want, but only 1-word clues works just like the game.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, gosh.
Go for it.
Christmas.
Tree.
Creepy.
Elf.
Yes.
Alright.
Liquor.
Alcohol.
Container.
Vodka.
Container.
Bottle.
Yes. Smelly.
Gross.
Gassy.
Fart.
Yes.
Wow!
Dracula.
Vampire.
Wording.
Shazam.
Then.
A vegetable.
Garlic.
Yes! One more word. One more word.
State.
Maine.
No.
I'm from Maine.
Gosh. Connecting.
Neighbors.
Connecting.
Connecticut.
Yes! Oh my God! You guys won the lightning round! Very nice! Wow! You guys won, guess what? You won the freaking normal game, $100, lightning round, $100! $100, and you're moving on to the next round. Congratulations! Yay! Well, thank you guys so very much for watching this show. This channel is called Buzzer, and if you want to see some more awesome stuffs on the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. In fact, on this very channel, there's another show called Family Feud that me and Dom were actually on. You can check that out now as well. It is on the channel. Go look at it now as soon as you're done with this. I'm Steve Zaragoza. This show is called Password. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Password, guys. In the next episode, we have the Merrill twins and Chris and Adorian.
The wanting that love so bad that you're willing to share. But bitch, I ain't sharing shit. And you shouldn't be out there sharing a goddamn. Like, you know, it's just all stupid. And if Peter Guns can have his fucking way, he would have both of y'all living all under the same roof. Okay. Everybody all under the same roof. What y'all both need to do is understand and know your work. And that's why I'm so glad that Yandy got Tara together. Like, bitch, when you go on a vacation with kids, you don't go to no Bermuda. What is she lying about? Like, if you want to do something as a family trip, go to fucking Six Flags. Disney World. But then say Disney World. So go to Six Flags and have a nice time. Or Busch Gardens. No, whatever. Whatever the amusement park is, go have a nice time. But it's just stupid that y'all just letting y'all letting both of yourselves be played by this no good man. And, you know, I don't feel bad for y'all. I just want y'all to know y'all work. And don't be letting no man take advantage of you just because you've been there for 13 years. He wants to have this cake and eat it too, and you're letting him. So I don't feel bad for y'all. But I do feel bad about this damn baby because the baby's not growing because she's so stressed out. And she's at 35 weeks, but she got 4 more weeks to go. And now we found out that he's trying to go off somewhere and not be there while the baby is born. Wow. It's just so white. Yes. Like this. I can't wait to see the reunion. See, what y'all need is somebody at the reunion to get y'all there, interview y'all, and then get y'all together. That's why I wish Kiana could do these shows. But, you know, Mona, like... she watching them. Yeah, she really watches. She watches them. Okay. And I know she got a plan for everything. I would love to see Peter Guns, Tara, and Amina on there. That would be good. Wait a minute. Wasn't that Love and Hip Hop New York that she did with the two? She just... And that was a lost cause. Yeah, she told stop putting your body out. Oh, but that's how I make my money. Oh, dog, shame her. Embarrassment. You such a man. And that is the way. That does way. Nothing but your action. Wow. She got it together. Yes. So before we get out of here, and y'all know last night was the series premiere of the new show Empire, starring Terrence Howard and oh my God, her name is right next to our son, Taraji P. Henson, Miss Motherfucking Cookie. Cookie Tookie. Have you seen her videos? No. Cookie Tookie, man, she is cute. I told you she wanted to come on the show. Did I tell you she wanted to come on the show? Wait. No, that's not Cookie Tookie. Yes. Wait. Somebody else. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to get. But you know who I'm talking about when I say. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. So, let me just say that I love this show. If you didn't watch it, I can sit here and review it. Listen, go to Fox.com or Hulu or whatever and watch the show. We're going to just give our thoughts on it. First, I'm going to start with you. Go ahead. Because some people think that, you know, that this show is like a, I don't know, it's not a musical, but to me, it's a musical drama. The guy Tim did a great job with the music on the show. I just love it because I think it's an accurate depiction of what families go through, especially black families, when it comes to business, when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to just wanting power, when it comes to getting the ass whooped. Yes, when you come out of jail, think you just run shit. Right. No, you gotta get a job. Something a job. You better find a job. I wonder where the fuck you get all these coats from. All these fucking bitch, I
how you been raised? Pandora's?
Bitch. Like, I just don't like that Terrence Howard look like he's stuck in the 70s. Like, I'm not feeling that part. But as far as the drama and everything, it is good. Cookie is a queen and a kiki. I love Taraji's character. The drama, I can tell y'all right now, between them sons, one of the sons is going to try to take the other one out. Because we already see that, they both want to be stars, but you got one that's gay and one that, they both was gay. But see, that's the thing. I thought the same thing too, but I said, no, that's not how we wrap the story. And then the rapper one is from Philly. Really? I didn't know that. But I thought this character was gay. You just never know. But it's just like now you got to rely on your brother to help you with your music, but you're the one that wants to be the star.
The other one is the brother too.
Yeah, but he wants to run the company.
But he's not Cookie's son.
Yeah, they all her sons. They all her kids.
Oh, I thought it was just the two that was the son.
No, but I think that he wants the company, but he don't think that his father will give him the business. Yeah, he do want.
No, I'm saying no one will give him the business.
And then she's like, "Why you with you?" I don't want to talk about the show. I just love it. What you about to say?
I didn't really care for it too much. The first episode, maybe it'll get better. I just thought it was a little cheap to me. Like, I just thought it was just really cheap. At first, I thought it was a play. I was like, "Is this a play?" When it started singing, I was like, I did. I thought it was a play. I'll give it another chance. I'll watch it again.
Did you like the music?
Hell no, I didn't like that music. That's why I thought it was a play. I'm being honest. This is my opinion. Right. But what I will say is I love. Now, Celebrity Apprentice. Let me tell you something. Y'all gotta get. No. Come on, wait, no. We can talk about the pride, but no, trying me. So you like that? No, I ain't watching it. We already know what's gonna happen. Maybe the Fox and AJ gonna give it to him. But they ain't got to do it yet. So Raven, she told Sean, whatever her name was, that you a weak sucker. And Sean said, you know what, I respect you when they make the thing. I respect you, but I think that was this, that, and she got me together because you should have did that to her. Especially if you knew she was sick.
Sean Johnson?
Is that little white girl?
That little athlete.
Yeah, her. Yo, she got together. Her, because you don't do that when you know somebody's sick. They gonna try to make them like, oh, they wasn't really into the program, the project, don't do nothing like that.
It's cutthroat, bitch.
But you don't do that. And then Kenny gonna chime in something. Yeah, well, I agree.
McKell tried it. But back to Empire, let me tell you something. I just love the show. I don't want to get too much away, but I do think that the son is going to have a great career. But I think that young one, he's going to try to kill his brother because he don't want his brother to be successful because he already sees that his brother is just so talented. And when he said that they're both coming out with albums, the younger brother just was not here for it. And I don't know what Taraji's trying to cook up with. I know she's trying to cook up the controversy of him being gay and him wanting to come out, but I don't know if he's actually going to come out because, and this, especially still in 2015, you being black and gay and being a music star, that just don't roll like with the white star. I mean, a white artist coming out saying he's gay because they can have success. But when you're black, especially with how black people act, I'm surprised I didn't see any negative tweets when the gay scene was going on the show. But for the real life music industry, it's hard to be black and gay at the same time and be an R&B artist when you out there trying to sell albums to women. And again, you're R&B. Can you imagine if a black R&B singer come out and say he was gay all these years? And they out there. I ain't saying no names, but I'm just saying. I just love Empire. It's a great show. If you missed it, watch it, and then make sure y'all watch it again because this show not only was it number one, it's the third most successful show. This season, this television is the fourth successful television show this season on TV. 9.9 billion viewers. It had more key demographic viewers watching that show than American Idol, and it came on after American Idol. So the show is off to a great start, and if we keep the social media alive with live tweeting this show, it can be successful as Scandal. It can be successful as How to Get Away with Murder. So y'all keep watching the show. But back to Celebrity Apprentice. Now I know that Keisha Knight Williams got kicked off this show because she didn't call Bill Cosby.
Oh, dude, I didn't know she was on the show. Let me tell you something. I missed the first few episodes, and then I just
It just started this week.
No, I thought it started last week.
It started this week.
Well, how did she get kicked off that
Because
fast?
that was the first episode on Sunday, and then Monday was the second episode.
Well, then I caught Monday's episode and half of Monday's episode, like the last 30 minutes of it. But it was good. Let me tell you something. Gilbert Affleck, yeah, he ain't really want to be on that show. Because when Donald Trump asked him, it was him, Geraldo, and Terrell Owens. And he was like, okay, well, tell me why you still want to stay. And Geraldo and Terrell told why they still want to stay. Well, if I go, I go. If I don't, oh, you're fired. Like, did he get fired? Yeah, he got fired. You mean he get fired? Yes, he did. When he gave that answer, I knew he was getting fired. But you can see that because he didn't really want to be there.
Not enough fucking up. I know NBC Donald Trump check.
Okay.
I ain't nobody fucking on my check. A Trump check. Oh, I can't imagine the shit that's gonna happen with this reunion. Because I know Neely's gonna say, bitch, you doing everything that I did. So I'm gonna get into Celebrity Apprentice, but I got a question for y'all. If you haven't talked to somebody in 5 years, and you go on Celebrity Apprentice, and you know this man got millions and millions of dollars, would you call them for a check? Would you have called Bill Cosby if you haven't spoken to him in 5 years? And ask him for a check?
No.
I wouldn't do it either.
That's tacky. That's tacky. You never ask somebody for money that you don't speak to.
Yeah, or for a favor and you don't speak.
And you don't speak to. Let me tell you something. I'm so happy you put this question up. Because I thought this was the silliest thing that I was asked. This guy that I know. We are friends on Instagram and we know each other personally. We know each other off Instagram. But we don't really talk off Instagram. We actually almost never talk off Instagram. He texted me recently and asked me, could I give him a shout out?
On the show?
No, on Instagram. I wish I could find that text message. And he asked me if I could give him a shout out. So I want to get it word for word what he said, but I don't know how to find it. So I said to him, but I don't even give shout outs. Because anybody who follows me knows that I don't do that. So he said, but I'll shout you out. And I was just like,
Who has more followers?
I have more followers. But he asked me to give him a shout out because that's what he does on his page. And I'm like, no, that's not what I do on my page. And no, I'm not doing that. No. And I just thought that was the weirdest thing that you would text me out of the blue and ask me something like that when you know that we don't even talk like that. What? I wish I could find the text.
If you go into search and put in a keyword, it'll pull up the text message.
But I don't remember what the keyword of
Follow. Shout out.
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah, go to search and shout out. Hopefully it's something like that.
Because I really want to get what he said, word for word. This is not it.
Maybe you should start putting people in your phone.
I know, right? Because I don't save people. I really don't. Wait, I don't want y'all to leave so I can show y'all what it really said. Because I was so disgusted. Wait, what? Why would you ask me that? And you know that we don't even really talk to each other like that. Don't say nothing else. Just wait.
Y'all know I'm going to edit this part. Just edit this part.
I don't even know.
Was it recently?
Yeah, but I don't know what's this. I think it was this year, though.
It's only 7 days there. 8. The 8th of that.
Have you talked to us on that?
No, I texted him on New Year's.
Yeah, I texted him the other day. You texted him but I take you to New York and you just got everybody.
And he only 2 hours away.
He didn't come to. Oh yes, he
came to the bar.
I was saying he did come to the bar. But I didn't find him. But anyway, don't ask me nothing like that.
Yes. I just think that is bad. I just think that's tacky to do that.
So Keisha Knight Pulliam has common sense. Like, no, I'm not gonna ask somebody that.
And she got fired because she was like Kenya Moore. She's like, I'm not gonna let Kenya Moore, compromise my integrity. So look, y'all. This the first video of the new. Well, technically the first video of the new year to me. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Go see Selma. Okay? I want it to be the #1 movie in America next week. Because the Golden Globes is this Sunday. Go see Selma. Okay, cool. I know how I'm gonna go out. Yeah, he's from Philly. Yeah. He's real nice. I met him a year ago. Well, he was nice to me.
He is a nice guy.
You ain't saying something. Wait a minute. Let me get this camera.
I ain't gonna.
Web of Lies, all new season tonight at 10. Only on Investigation Discovery.